How are you doing, everybody? Great evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you're all doing amazing. Today, I'm going to talk about let them fight, right? What do I mean by that? So, you're going to let the strong hand and the weak hands fight. Let them do their thing. You mind your own business. Your only job is to have your zones, have your structure, and have your price go to that zone, right? We're going to keep it very simple. Just stick with that right now. I want you guys to understand that market moves in liquidity. Market is constantly creating liquidity and having areas that needs to be mitigated, right? This is what I just want you guys to do. Let's say you have this area right here, right? We have example here in Exxon. Exxon is literally doing that, right? So you can have price come down, right? Have everything, create that fluff structure that I talk about. If you have not watched my previous video, this is literally from that, right? Doing whatever it's doing. You can stay here for years, by the way. It's insane. You can literally do that for years and then literally just come in touch and shoot or break down, right? But overall in this example, we want market to come down to our zone, right? And mitigate and come up to that structure high. So what does that mean? Well, why did I say let the strong hand and the weak hands fight? Because I want you to think of it this way, right? When you have structure coming down to your zone, we have these impatient traders, very very impatient traders. These traders just wants to trade every fucking day, and I say that because it's like they don't even have a clue why they're trading every day, right? Because they read something on Twitter or they saw something and they literally have no idea. Maybe it could be right, but for themselves, they have no proper planning, or they have no other plan. It's just literally copying an answer from somebody's paper and saying that, oh, that's the right answer, but you don't even know if that's the right answer, right? You don't even know. You don't have an understanding why they got the answer. You don't even know what's going on, what system they use, right? Just breaking it down in the trading language or trading example here. So when you have price actions coming like to this type of price action, right? Let them fight. All you're doing is you have a structure, you have a zone, and you're waiting for price to come up to that zone. Or come down to that zone, come to that zone, right? You let the price come to you. So I read this quote the other day and I posted it on my Instagram. The quote literally said, hang on, let me triple check the quote. It was on my Instagram, and literally it says, right? It's one of those things where you say don't work hard, work smart, right? It says, look at this, be patient and let trade setups come to you. This is what this entire thing is about, right? Let them fight. Let them do their thing. So you let the strong hand and the weak hands fight. How does that happen? Whatever price action is happening here, you let them deal with that. All you're waiting for is for your price to come here. You can even have an alert right here, just right before you touch. So once it's alerted, you have price action to see what's happening, right? Let them do this thing. My mentor actually talks about this. My mentor talks about this example where he's like, pretend it's like gladiators, and as a gladiator, there's other gladiators with you, right? There's other soldiers, and within this coliseum in the gladiator arena, there's this huge, let's say huge, tigers, gorillas, and lions that you have to fight, right? And then there's those people that are just running to the fight, like they want to fight. They're built to just fight and kill and kill. So now they're fighting these gorillas, they're killing these lions, fighting these tigers. Some of them are getting destroyed, right? Sounds familiar when you're in the market. And they're just fighting and fighting and fighting. They're just killing, using their weapons, stabbing, all that fighting. And then you're just going to be this individual being intelligent, observing, watching, collecting data, waiting for everybody to get tired, exhausted, right? Where the market shows itself, and where a clear direction, where the clear direction, which is your strategy playing out, where a clear direction is happening, right? And you're just waiting while everybody's tired, wounded, right? Some of them gone, dead, You're just here waiting. And when everybody is in that mode, all these animal wounded, tired, injured, now you're going to attack with full amount of energy, right? You're going full mode because now they're all weak. And this is why I talk about let them fight. Let the strong hand and let the weak hand fight. Let them do their thing. You're just going to observe. You're going to let the market do its thing. You're going to wait for your plan. You're not going to FOMO. You're not going to be impatient. Discipline right here at this mode should not even be, discipline should not be even in the conversation because you know exactly what you're looking for. Like it comes to this point, like if you really, 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 really want to win, discipline should not even be there. It's just like I have to do this. Like I had to follow my plan. I guess you can say discipline. I guess I'm just talking to my perspective where when you really, 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 really want something, like there is no discipline. Like if I really, really, really wanted to lose weight, like I would just love the journey of it. Right? That's a whole nother conversation itself. But I shouldn't even say that. I shouldn't even set discipline there. But you know, you should just follow your plan to a point where it's like, yo, this is smooth sailing right here. Like I know exactly where this is headed, right? And this is just so smooth for me. And if you want the best and smoothest trade, this is what you have to do actually. Like it will be this, right? This right here, let them fight, let them do all the hard work, let them blow their account, let them gamble, let them FOMO into trades. Let them keep watching these people and copying gurus that you know, that is doing all this with this all their chart porn while you have this 3 box system that you're using and you're simply just letting it work for you, right? Just like that, work smarter, not harder. But in trading lingo, it says be patient and let trade setups come to you. This is that, right? And those trade ups, sometimes you won't have trade a whole week. Sometimes you won't even have a whole trade a month, right? But But when that trade does come, it will compensate for all that time that you waited and the amount of character that was built within that trade is like, wow, I just followed my plan. I just had all this area. I know what to trade, but the most important thing is I know when to trade it. Right? I did not FOMO into anything. I did not hurt myself. I did not injure myself, right? Like I was intelligent collecting all the data and just observing and observing and observing. And now when it was time to attack, I literally just attacked and they had no chance against me. I attacked with full energy. Like on the way down here, there's actually people that are blowing their account, making half of their money back, and then blowing their entire account again. While you're this person who literally outworked everybody by just sitting on your hands, not even doing anything. Now, when the market comes to here, which is this zone or so called the bottom, you have all this capital that you can go all in, and everybody is killed or injured or hurt along this journey. You're like, I'm in full energy right here. I have no issue. I'm just taking all riding it up, right? And it's just going crazy after crazy. And people is like, oh my God, market is now bullish when you knew exactly what you're looking for, right? When people was just getting into the party here, you were already here in the party. You had a purpose and you moved with intention, and it paid for you just because you were being patient, just because you were sitting out. Like guys, this is very important. It's not a strategy video, but it's a psychological video, because we understand market is literally just emotions. It's 10% buying, 10% selling, and 80% waiting for that perfect time for you to attack. Right? It's literally just that, you guys. And I don't want to say, I don't want to make it like it's complicated, because it's not complicated. It's really not. I think because some people don't really know when to trade and how to trade, because they don't wait for these confirmation. Right? They just pay a monthly membership to this Discord, which is totally fine, right? They pay monthly membership to this Discord, and it's like, hey, I'll just wake up and see what the guy has. And now this guy that is constantly looking to make his or her people happy, his customers happy, is throwing random trades even though it's not being met. Oh, FOMC tomorrow. Oh, data came out good. Okay, we're taking calls. Next thing you know, it fucking tanks the market. Oh, Elon Musk is selling Tesla. Kathy Wood is buying so much shares and then the market runs up. Like, they're just, can you make money off of that? Yeah, there's people that actually make a lot of money of that, but over time, how long will that actually last? How long will that last you? Right? But when you have system like this, you will always last very, very long because you know what you're looking for. You know when to trade it. Like, it's not even just about being patient anymore. It's just, I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm waiting for. I know exactly when I will trade this trade. I know exactly what to trade and when to trade it. That is the best part about my system. That is the greatest part about this system that we've been talking about, that I've been talking about since literally for these previous months. Right? Just sharing this with you guys. Some of us are sleeping on it, and some of us are like, wow, this is just what I need. Right? And I'm talking to everybody, whether you're great at this, because till this day, I still feel like I'm not even scratching the surface on this. There's so much more that I can still learn and refine along the way. I learn new things. I learn things that are I learn things that are confirmation. I learn things how to refine in a better zone. I'm learning these new things as I go along, and I'm just sharing it with you guys once I have the awareness and learn those lessons. Right? So just be patient with your trade. This is not some kind of trading strategy. This is a psychological thing. I just want you guys to have an understanding on what's going on, right? Like people here on Exxon, just for example, I show you guys I didn't really trade Exxon, but I was just charting it for fun. But I had a SND 2.0 here, right? Supply and demand 2.0, where on my higher time frame that I had this entire zone, this up to down move, right? From this high to this low. And all I had to do was wait for price to come down while people were shorting Exxon. Oh, 114 is done. No more 114 for Exxon. I knew exactly when to trade it and where it has to pull back, right? Because on my weekly, this is just previous trade. I can take this out. Lessen the noise, right? Because in my lower time frame, I had this POI right here, right? In my higher time frame, excuse me, I had this POI right here. And what happened? Oh my gosh, engulfing candle. We're going short. So in the 5 minute, how does that look? Looks like the market just falling to the face of the fucking earth. That's what that looks, right? Just a days. It was a weekly. This is a weekly right here. This is a weekly right here. So in the 5 minute, if you go down to the 5 minute, it's day after day. The market is literally just getting killed every single day. Exxon dying, Exxon fall the fucking earth, right? Just over exaggerating here, but it's just falling on that lower time frame. But not people, but those who are forgetting that we're supposed to pull back, right? Why we're supposed to pull back? Because we had a structure here and the overall structure is bullish, right? It's bullish. Now all we're looking for is that POI, that point of interest, and for price to take out that high, that's the protective high. Don't be surprised. We did it multiple times. I had multiple videos back when Exxon was 88, taking out that 105 and it ran all the way to 114. And there are some play that I wanted QQQ to go up and he went the opposite. However, you guys, I will always remind you, sometimes I take winning trade, I take losing trades, I take break even, and sometimes I take no trade. It is all part of the game. However, the most important lesson is that if you followed your rule and those things happen, be proud of that. It's always a win when you follow your rule because in the long run, you will build that habit that I will not trade this if it's not met, and it will become second nature. Like I have this rule, like I can't be out the gym for more than 3 days. I cannot. That's just one of my life rules. So my trading rule is that I won't trade anything if it's not in my rule. I apply everything to my life, whether it's trading, whether it's my life, whether it's my gym life, whether it's my financial, whether it's my relationship. It's always the same thing. I love system. System makes everything simple for me. Right? Have that system. Just because you guys think I have this thing in my trading, you guys think I don't have that in my life. Like I have that too. I'm very specific with what I want in my life. It's very well structured, and I love system. Right? I love everything system. Everything has a purpose for me, and I love those things. And I'm just sharing what I know. I'm sharing down my philosophy behind it. You guys don't have to do it, but if you do, hey, right? Hope you learn something new. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to share that quick philosophy tip about trading and about life. If you enjoyed this video, please love and like and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you think that I can work on something else that you didn't understand, because everybody learns differently, please comment them so I can adjust in your way. I can adjust in a certain way and how I deliver my content. Anyway, you guys, I love each and every one of you. And once again, I appreciate you guys. Peace.